How you hold your cane dictates how you're going to strike. Now, I know my coach in the use of cane, Master Guy Deroux, likes to hold it point down with the crook forward. I do habitually do this a lot, but I also hold it mid cane here and sometimes mid cane here, but this seems to be more my comfortable spot. Okay, so when I'm holding it here in the mid cane, and if I'm de-escalating this person, now I know this is close range. I know I should be way back, able to use the reach of my cane. But unfortunately, we live in a culture where we constantly let people get this close. And I know there are people who tell me no, they never let people get that close, but it is almost impossible, especially if you live in a city, if you live in an urban environment, to not let people get that close. The reality is, this is the distance, or even this close is where we generally talk. Now, even if I let somebody get this close, I'll be like, just stay the fuck back, man. You don't need to be that close to me. Okay? It's good to be able to command your space, but realistically, this is a place that a lot of things happen from. Okay? So if I am here, I've got my cane in the middle grip here. This is pretty good for me to be able to preemptively strike. I can talk with my hands. I'll be, listen, man, I don't want any trouble. Like, you know, whatever I'm doing to de-escalate, or I'm just having a conversation, and I might be telling this person that, hey, I'm really sorry. I don't know what you're angry with, or maybe I don't even know, but they get aggressive with me, or I have some kind of pre-violence cue, like a lot of people pull their hands back when they're going to strike. A lot of people, that is a cue that a lot of people give. Those who know what they're doing might just do a weight shift. Okay? Or if they're really smart, when they converse, they'll have 1 foot back. Okay? Which is a really good idea if you're security minded. But from here, I can shove the cane into their guts, and I can follow up with a reinforced strike here. Okay? If I'm here, I'm talking, right? I could come in and there, right? I love this position because it's non-aggressive, but I'm ready to go. Okay? This crook gives me a wider striking surface than if I have it here, right? Especially if I'm going to a smaller target. This is more like hitting with something the size of your fist or even a little bigger. All right, so from here, I can jam it into the throat. I can just come straight in. Okay? But don't expect one strike to work. You're gonna have to follow up, more than likely, right? Okay, there'll be more coming. If I have the cane in front, I can snap it out like one of the Irish strikes. Okay, this little snapping strike. I don't think the Irish own this strike, right? And follow up. I can jam it into the groin. Right, listen, man. Always follow up. And this is hardwood. This is hickory. This will fuck somebody up. This will get their attention, right? If I want to get their hands down, a strike to the groin, and then a strike up top. Now don't forget, I have this hand, right? I can use my offhand. So the mid grip is one of my favorite positions. Now if I'm here, okay, I can still punch with this, right? Hey man, right here. I can even, if I've got a little more range, come in and hit with the shaft. I'm talking to him, I'm like, hey man, stay back. Just give him a little attitude adjustment here. As soon as I hit, there's gonna be something else coming. Okay? This hickory cane will do some damage. So now, if my hand is here, I'll slip down the shaft a bit, right? Here. From here, I'm talking, I'll slip down the shaft and I'll put my cane back in case he's gonna reach for it. I'll be trying to get my range and I'll go, right? Okay, and I'll go. So from here, slide the hand down. Listen, man, I don't want any trouble. Okay? Listen, I don't want any trouble. Let them have it. Maybe I'll go low, right? Two-hand grip. Okay? Mid grip, two hands in front. You don't know where it's coming. Okay? Speed is an element. Power is an element. Accuracy is an element. You get all those through practice. So where your hand is dictates your strike. So if I'm in the habit of standing like this, it's going to be this strike, this kind of striking first. Okay? If I'm talking to somebody, quite often I'll change my grip. Make sure you look behind you every once in a while. Okay? This is one of my favorite grips because I can do a lot from here. I can thrust like this, I can come like this, I can jam it in like this, I can snap it out like this. It gives a lot, right? There's a lot you can do. From here, I can just shove it into his midsection, right? Now make sure you snap now. I could do this from a lot further away. Make sure you don't leave it out there. Get back. Stay back. This could be a warning shot. Stay back. Stay back. I don't like to aim up at the head because I got to be so accurate and the head can slip really out of the way really quickly and easily, whereas the midsection gives me a little broader target, right? Having that shoved into your midsection's gonna have an effect. Okay, it's gonna do something. I'm not saying it's gonna stop somebody, but it's gonna have an effect, right? From here, right in the jawline, probably gonna have an effect. Okay, from here. Okay, so mid grip with the cane foot facing behind me. I can still do the same strikes. I have to make sure I turn my horn out or my, okay, so I don't get it caught on my clothing. So play with that. Play with different grips. This is where I converse from when I'm not too sure the intent of the person that I'm talking to is, okay? When I'm not too sure if they mean me harm or they don't. Okay, so from here, I can quickly go, okay? From here, I can quickly snap that out. From here, I can quickly snap that out. So, play with all these different grips, see what you can come up with, do your own homework, but just remember, if you've got a nice, hard, taped up target like this, it gives good feedback. So you'll see where the energy comes back into your hands, your wrist, and you'll find the safest ways to strike that you can, that isn't gonna cause a strain, right? But in the moment, you won't care, okay? If you get a little bit of strain, it won't matter to you till after the fact, okay? But practice hitting right from where you're standing, okay? They may not be perfect hits, but this is hickory. Dance fucking hickory. It will have an effect, right? Just tap that into your collarbone. I don't think there's many collarbones that can handle that. This isn't rattan. Okay? There's a big difference. All right. So that's my little conversation on different grips and the potential and the different potential strikes you can get from them. But play with it yourself. You don't have to always go super hard. You can slow it down and just give yourself the ability to do lots of reps without hurting your body or tearing it down, right? Try different things. All right, thank you. Have a great day.